Today took an extremely rare field trip to the scene where a 15-year-old was shot to death. The jury is more than a month into the murder trial against Ruben Ortiz. Ortiz was only 17 when he turned himself into police 2 years ago, but he's being tried as an adult, and he took part in something that hasn't happened in more than a decade. Action News reporter Corin Hoggard explains why the judge allowed such an unusual outing.
With 3 sheriff's cars as escorts, this classic charter bus toured the central Fresno neighborhood where a 15-year-old was shot and killed 2 years ago. Up and down Rowell Avenue they went, getting jurors on both sides of the bus a good look. After 4 weeks of trial, the judge granted this unusual field trip to give jurors a frame of reference for all the information they've heard.
Look at the terrain. Look at the surrounding structures, the cars that might have been going by. To see whether or not shots could have been heard.
ABC 30 legal analyst Tony Capozzi says field trips are usually helpful for jurors, but they're a logistical nightmare, so judges rarely allow them.
It is rare, and it's very unusual that it's granted, and the last that I can recall is the Ewell case back a number of years ago.
In 1998, jurors found Dana Ewell guilty in the murders of his father, mother, and sister after visiting the Sunnyside area home where they were killed. In this case, 12 years later, Ruben Ortiz faces murder charges too, accused of killing a rival gang member. His attorney is arguing that Ortiz only shot in self-defense, and he also says the victim was probably killed by friendly fire in a gang shootout. He's hoping the bus ride helped the jury see it from his perspective.
There were a number of issues that were raised by different photographs, and having the opportunity to take them out to the actual scene helps them understand the various pieces of evidence.
Ortiz turned himself into police shortly after the shooting, and he spent the last 2 years in jail. But Wednesday, he got out and took a seat on a field trip for the history books. In central Fresno, Corin Hoggard, ABC 30, Action News.